We lived in an age of wonders. We wove magic into steel and shaped the elements with our words. And yet, even in this golden age, there were stories of cities falling to darkness, of a force reaching from the shadows. We didn't believe them until it came for us. The beacons had always been a part of our world. We never knew who created them, or that someday they would return. We weren't defenseless. We must get to the beacon!
This is foul magic. Silo, clear a path.
On it! Horns, anger issues. Remind you of anyone?
Shut up and fight.
There are too many. Make for the gate! We're through.
What now?
Now, Wingrave, we light the beacon. Somehow, these markings... I can do this. But I'll need some time.
Precursor. We have to buy her some time!
False one! This is vengeance for my people.
This!
I am sorry.
No! Just a little longer.
Damn.
We're so close.
You've done it. The light.
Your gods are dead. Your world is ours.
I remember. I am Nis, the Blade of Shadows. My people are the Deep Eldrin, ancient and wise, forgotten by the world above. But they have been lured down a dark path by treacherous spirits. When my clan refused to kneel, our people turned against us. Only I survived. Now this darkness is swallowing the world. But it cannot conquer me. I am the Blade of Shadows. And I will bring death to false gods who have broken this world.
Praise the architects. There's no time to explain. You're trapped within the gloom. It is. Don't worry. Your memories will return in time. The Eldrin attack was a distraction. The beacon was always the target. We pushed past them and found the creature who was leading the attack. And you did what needed to be done. You fought to the bitter end. And your sacrifice bought me the time we needed. There's so much we don't yet know about the beacon. But its power protects this city. It destroyed our enemies and stopped the Gloomtear from expanding. We couldn't close the Gloomgate. But as long as the beacon remains lit, our enemies can't pass through it. And in the year that followed, we've studied it, learned more about this gloom, learned how to bring you back. We survived thanks to you. But the damage is done. Skylight is safe and the land around it. But beyond the Highlands, reality is collapsing into the gloom. There may be other beacons, other places that repel the invaders. The only way to find out is to cut a path through the gloom. And for that, we need Wayfinders. We need you. Your sacrifice, and that of the others, bought me the time I need. We still don't know. A year ago, the Eldrin attacked us and extinguished the beacon protects us. But beyond its light, the gloom has swallowed the world. You survived in the gloom. You can do it again. We still know so little about the gloom. And so much of the world. You've been through an ordeal. I shouldn't burden you. You were a seeker once. You've just forgotten. Before the Gloomfall, we investigate. Go to the Great Hall, up above the plaza. Wolf will want to meet you.
Welcome, Wayfinder. You honor us with your presence.
Wolf. Before the fall, I was an officer of the Avar Imperium. Now I command our forces. We will have much to discuss in the days ahead. And you have more important work ahead of you. But...
The new Wayfinder. Delightful. I am Lord Halar. I lead the Arcanists among the Seekers. By necessity, what we know for certain is that the gloom alters flora and you were consumed by the gloom, but you survived. Now, only a Wayfinder can enter a lost zone. But I can only tell you of the gloom. Omen.
You've spoken with Wolf and Lord Halar. The gloom is consuming our world. Using the focusing shard, you can pass through breach. We're running out of time. The gloom is breaking. We do know the large gate behind me is the key. Usually, you must find and enter a breach directly, but you can't just stumble into a breach. You need a connection for now. I have a single connection I can share with you. The shard you've been using is an incomplete tool. Find a Codex Ember in the gloom. This is a lost zone. It's not a perfect replica of the world that was. It's a dream inspired by what was lost. When you return here again, everything, this lost zone is tied to Aurelian. A fortress Aurelian was raised by raiders from the maze years before the Gloomfall. Yes. It was a miracle that we could pull you back to Skylight. But this connection I've provided is temporary and unpredictable. I can't guide you when you go deeper. Explore as thoroughly as you can. We need the supply. You. Something interesting. I hear an echo in the darkness. Go ahead. Run along home.
Welcome back, Wayfinder. The silver cup, you see, use the Echo Matrix to Perfectly done. Woven from the pure elements of magic and draw to reach a lost zone, you need three things. A breach that serves as an entrance, a gloom dagger that can cut a path through the shadows, and a connection to the place consumed by the gloom. A connection can take the form of an object, such as the ember now bound to your dagger. You now have a gloom dagger, and through the ember you have a connection to the codex. Yes, just so. You need to find the point. Once you've found it, use your dagger to carve a path.
There you are. Your gloom dagger is connected to the beacon of Skylight. A voice in the gloom. No, that wasn't me. I warned you that the connection would be unstable. Remain alert. But I'm sure it was just some manifestation of the chaos. Lord Halar and I spent much of the... But now, I need you to return to the Codex Hall. Our work suggests they were experimenting with us, as Lord Halar has told you. Before you leave Skylight, I need you to bind... Once that's done, take the lift down to the...